I'll be honest, I'm a bit of a smart home fanatic. We have IKEA smart lighting, HomeKit enabled cameras, Tado radiator thermostats, and Soma smart shades for roller blind automation, and I've put links below to more videos looking at this stuff. But there are still gaps. I have 2 Dyson fans that are not controllable by Siri, and we have curtains in the bedroom that aren't automated. There are also some ceiling lights that don't have smart bulbs because they have non-standard lights inside, so the only way to control them is to use the wall switches. SwitchBot has solutions for all these, but in the video I'm going to be focusing on this, the bot. All this SwitchBot stuff was sent to me for free, and all this is just my honest thoughts after testing these out. So what are we looking at? It's basically a super small Bluetooth connected device that pushes buttons for you, and I really love that someone made this. In fact, and I think this is a bit of a theme I've found with SwitchBot, they are a very bold company and are doing brave and interesting things with technology, and I think that's brilliant. Pairing is super quick and it shows up in the app straight away. You can see when you trigger it, it basically just pushes the arm out. So obviously it needs to be very well stuck on to not push itself back off. So let's stick one on my office light switch, and the light in here has an LED array inside, so it can't be upgraded to work with my smart setup. The first thing we see is that it looks like it's only going to be able to turn the light on. It turns out that they've thought of that though, and you can change it from button mode to switch mode and affix this little thing so that it can actually pull the switch closed as well as push it. It's all very clever. So if we look inside this thing, we can see the CR2 battery, which they say will last 600 days, so certainly not a problem to change it out with that kind of runtime. So once we've got it set up, what can we actually do with it? Well, SwitchBot have a remote control that can be used with all their devices. The remote can be paired directly with the bot, but if you want to allow any kind of automation or remote access, you need to add the Hub Mini to the mix. And there's a link below looking at this in more detail, as it has a neat secondary feature. Once this is set up, it acts as a bridge between the Bluetooth connection of the bot and the internet connection. From there though, the app lets you add the switch events as Siri shortcuts if you're using the Apple ecosystem, but they also support Alexa, Google and IFT. Unfortunately, there is no Apple HomeKit integration yet, which means for it to work with Siri, it needs to be initiated via your phone directly or a HomePod with personal requests. So others in the house are out of luck using their phones. I asked them about this though, and they do hope to add HomeKit support next year, and that would really take this stuff to the next level, as HomeKit is a hugely powerful system. Now, the app itself does allow its own scenes, which can actually get quite clever, as the SwitchBot thermometer and hygrometer can be used to set up rules. They also have motion detectors available as well. And because these SwitchBot scenes operate separately from the shortcut system, they will work even if you're not home with your phone. So of course there is more fun to be had thinking of other devices you can make smart with these things, and the most fun I had was adding it to the Brabantia bin, and it works surprisingly well, as it doesn't stop the bin being used in the normal way, but can actually solve a problem of having full hands when you're trying to open it. Coffee makers might be another good candidate. Switches for kitchen extraction fans is another one that comes to mind, as well as switches for immersion heaters or other devices that have physical switches where a smart socket can't be used. All in all, a brilliant product if you're into this kind of thing and have something with a physical button that you wish could be controlled as part of your smart home. Check out my other videos on SwitchBot gear, and do let me know in the comments if you're using any of these products. I'd love to know what you think. Also, do consider subscribing for content on design, usability and workflow. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.